If there's no objections to approving the agenda, are there any objections?
I want to add to the agenda the position of, under ad hoc committee, the community outreach position,
Community outreach, okay.
the community outreach director position.
I would like to add under old business,
Okay.
set your recommendation for H major.
Send your recommendation. Amendments to the agenda. Okay, seeing none, all in favor of approving the agenda with the 2 amendments? All opposed? All right, agenda passes. Moving on to the approval of the previous minutes. Do we have any objections to approving the previous minutes? Okay, seeing none, all in favor of approving? Okay, that's approved. We're going to now move on to appointment and recall of new member, Kelly Nelson, as election commission member. So we'll give this to Stu or Felipe? Stu, right? Okay, Stu, would you like to address?
Kelly Nelson was a member of the Election Commission last year. She's unable to be here today because of work-related issues. She works during the day, so. I have the utmost faith that Kelly will perform the duties of the commission as she has in the previous years. So it's my recommendation that she is voted onto the Election Commission. Does anyone have any questions for me?
All right, motion has been properly made and seconded. Is there any discussion on the motion? All right, seeing none, all in favor of approving the correct motion on the table?
Point of order suggests that this be a roll call.
Sorry.
I asked for a roll call vote so that it be properly recorded.
Did it properly be recorded? Okay, so all in favor, please raise your hand again. Okay, is everyone raising their hand right now? Okay, so everyone voted. There you go. Okay. Okay, motion approved. Moving on. Do we have any guest speakers today? Sorry, community. Do we have any community speakers? Yes.
I have a club that is speaking on their behalf for questions from you guys. They have obligations, they have children at their house, they cannot stay, and with the meeting being as long as what it's going to be, they asked to speak before and have time to, and this is the time for you guys to speak. It's the Flint College Pagan and Spiritual Society.
If there are no objections, we'll allow them to speak on behalf of their club. Okay, seeing that, Flint
College Pagan and Spiritual
Flint College Pagan and Spiritual Society now has the floor.
Hi, my name is Amy Guzlin. I am the proposed president of the club in question, and this is Raylan Williams. She'd be serving as my vice president. This is our first time being involved in a club organization, so we're researching that together as we go along, and it's certainly our first time attending a student government meeting. So we've turned in our constitution and our goal, which we've utilized our mission statement to fill in that slot, and our faculty advisor that we have that will serve for us is Dr. Darrell Douglas in the psychology department. And as president, if there are any questions that you folks had for me today, we were prepared to answer those for you.
I think the only question that we need to just make sure to ask you openly that we don't intend to practice any religion or have any services on campus, correct?
No, our goal and our mission statement is to give us a place, people with shared values and shared ideas to come together and work together for things that are important to us, like to help improve the environment, to bring about social awareness, help with food drives, things like that. We really, researching club structure, we have no idea what it makes us entitled to. We don't have any expectations or any wants, really. All we know and can agree on is what we would like to and are prepared to give.
Yeah, so what is your organization going to bring to campus? Like, what are you guys looking to enlighten students on?
Well, we would like to really kind of debunk stereotypes that are associated with religions that may be considered non-traditional. But we would also like to promote a sense of unity between people of different spiritual paths and how we can still come together in a very common agreement on most of the areas in our life and work together, and we can be an asset.
Are you all familiar with the other student organization, Students for Free Thought?
Yes, we are. We actually have been collaborating, not really collaborating, but interacting with them a little bit and looking forward to maybe being involved in some endeavors together.
Yeah, I guess one thing that did come up in Senate meeting was we were just trying to figure out how you all going to distinguish yourselves from that organization, because just from the little bit that we got on paper, we couldn't get an idea of what the distinct difference between the two organizations would be.
The distinct difference, I think, is they focus on people that are of an agnostic or an atheist standing, and we are people that do consider ourselves very spiritual, even though we may consider ourselves not traditional.
Our group is very diverse. We do have some that consider themselves atheists, but we also have pagans, Wiccans, people that consider them spiritual or eclectic, meaning that they follow some of the Asian beliefs and things like that as well. So it's a very diverse group, and it's a way to have these people that follow an alternative path to have a chance to kind of communicate, learn from each other, and expand our knowledge.
And if I could just add to that, it's not always spiritual paths. We have people involved in the organization that are Buddhist and Taoist, which are actually philosophical standpoints, as opposed to religious or theological.
As a second major, Dr. Douglas is a great professor and would be a hands-on leader of some of the groups.
To like kind of
Just one follow-up.
yes.
So you feel like your particular club will bring a unique perspective, not currently
I do, very much so.
brought by any other club?
Just to give you a little idea, our first activity we've involved ourselves together with,
Sure.
which is kind of informal, is there's a recycling drive going on right now at the university that's month-long, but it goes throughout the entire city. Mott College and Kettering University participate as well. U of M right now is kind of the reigning champs, and we're coordinating to get together and make a club contribution to help keep that going strong.
Excellent.
There's no objections. I'd like to kind of diverge from the agenda a little bit and go ahead and entertain a motion to vote on the approval of this club at this time.
Move to approve the Flint College Pagan and Spiritual Society.
Okay. Is there any discussion?
Everything in the Constitution is good, right?
Yep, it was sent through not only my committee, but it was sent through Senate meeting separately on Monday and allowed you guys to look through it.
So you're satisfied that they're...
Yep,
full
myself
compliance?
along with my committee, everything complies, non-discriminatory, they have a solid e-board listed, their mission statement, everything, so.
And you think that they will provide a positive benefit to students? So if you have no qualms at all? Thank you.
Okay. Is there any further discussion? Okay. Seeing none, all in favor of approving the Flint College Pagan and Spiritual Society? Okay. All opposed? Abstaining? Okay. Congratulations, you guys are approved.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any other community speakers?
Which fellows are voting?
Yeah, that was a good question.
Which ward are they?
Great question.
Oh, how many? Theo, you haven't had voting rights yet, right?
I don't know, I think it's all random.
Between the random, yeah, but if there's only one position and Toby, Aranjoy, and Leslie have all had their chance to have the voting from the random draw, and there was only one position open, so you would get it automatically this time, according to that bylaw. So there's only one position because we're only missing Nicole, right? Okay, so Theo.
Have we officially accepted, just a point of information, have we officially accepted the resignation of the member under recall? Yeah, is that effective from today or not?
Which one?
Didn't we have a member under recall?
No, we have an
No.
appointment of Kelly Nelson as election
Oh, I
commissioner.
thought we were
No,
down.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, great. I'm happy, whatever.
okay. All right, okay, moving on to officer reports. President, you have the floor for 2 minutes.